NGW one night only. As you can see, we're going to open the night with competing in the ring in a ladder match, NGW All-Star Championship. We have some other exciting matches for you, but we'll get to those as they come. Now, let's go. I'm excited to unveil the All-Star Championship. I think it's a beautiful belt, and I hope you all think so as well. And since this will not be, actually, WWE 2K16 only allows you to have 3 titles, 3 male superstar titles on a show. This will not be included in the in-game rankings, so I will be keeping track of rankings for this title. As far as rivalries and matches go in the upcoming events. Hopefully they'll add that option in 2K17, but as it stands, this is the way things will roll. Starting all the way at the left, we have Kaiva Sullivan, and then to his right, we see the real deal, Ryan Steele, Isaac Jacobs, Adam Kowalczyk, Tom Knight, and Richard Anderson. All 6 of these men competing for their first championship. So one of these men will be a first-time title holder, despite who wins the match. And we saw Adam Kowalczyk in his debut match, as well as Richard Anderson on the previous Proving Grounds episode this past Monday. Tom Knight and Kaiva Sullivan have been very active in the tag team division, but are competing tonight for singles gold. And then Ryan Steele and Isaac Jacobs have been battling each other in the ring in the previous weeks. So some tough competition here, especially when you add Adam Kowalczyk into the mix, who had a very impressive debut on Monday. Gotta love these load times. Just kind of hanging out here, getting ready for the show to start. It's exciting stuff. Looking at these portraits. Now the match begins. As you can see, 2 ladders standing on the outside of the ring. We have 2 ladders up on the stage, as well as many, many tables. And making his way out now, the real deal, Ryan Steele. The crowd on their feet, very excited to see this guy coming out. Will he be the new All-Star champion? I do not know. Got those killer sideburns. Beasting it out. Now he is in the ring, awaiting the arrival of his competition. Smug look on his face says he thinks he might be the new champion. Tom Knight, looking frustrated as usual. A lot of anger in this man. Having lost to the league multiple times and #1 contenderships for the tag team titles. We will see being defended here tonight in tornado tag style action. And here he is, Isaac Jacobs, making his way out. Climbing all the way to the top rope, showing support from the crowd. Isaac Jacobs is ready and willing to cement his legacy here in NGW, hoping to claim the All-Star Championship for himself. In order to do so, he's going to have to go through these 5 competitors. As we can see, one of the potential roadblocks here for all 5 of these men, Adam Kowalczyk. This man is definitely a beast. We saw him in a fatal 4-way match the previous week, and a force to be reckoned with for sure. Again, sporting that shirt, keep calm and pile drive everyone. We saw that in action on Proving Grounds. Clearing the ring. And Kaiva, one half of the order, making his way out. Without the help of Kevin Sullivan, it'll be interesting to see how Kaiva does in this match. He's only had a handful of singles matches in his career here in NGW. And I'd like to say that the slate's pretty even for him. He suffered a few losses, but a few victories, never attaining any title contenderships or claiming any gold of his own, so this is a big match for him. Kevin Sullivan will be in action later tonight, taking on his rival Christian Hopes, but without the help of Kaiva as well. And our final competitor here in this opening match, this opening, very big opening match, Richard Anderson, new blood here in NGW, also having a impressive debut match on Proving Grounds, taking on Adam Kowalczyk in that fatal 4-way, being unsuccessful, but still holding his own. As you can see, Queen of the Ring up there in the audience, up on the high rise, Be the next event coming up in just a few weeks. It's also the qualifying matches on Ladies' Night this past Friday. Let's get the action started. We've got Kaiva knocking Tom Knight down, and now Adam Kowalczyk with some hard stomps over Isaac Jacobs. Ryan Steele now knocked over the rope. A hard punch there by Richard Anderson. Kaiva with the steel chair, looking like Tom Knight. He's trying to go for that ladder, but Kaiva putting a stop to that. Steel chair right across the face, knocking him down. And Kowalczyk now very much in control in the ring with Isaac Jacobs. Isaac Jacobs, though, nice reversal, spilling Adam Kowalczyk over the top rope, and very nice pulling him back in over that top rope. A lot of power there to lift that man, and Isaac Jacobs does not seem to be too afraid of this beast. That ladder now in the ring. See the briefcase holding the championship voucher up there, suspended above the ring. Isaac Jacobs already ascending, and for some reason Adam Kowalczyk decided to take a step out of the ring despite Isaac Jacobs going for the gold. And now Adam climbing the top of the ladder. Kaiva distracting Jacobs, and now Adam fighting to pull that briefcase down, and if he's successful, we could have a very quick, very short opening match here. Sorry, my wife here enjoying some of this wrestling. And it looks like Isaac Jacobs now in control, holding on to Kowalczyk. Now in the corner, and both of these men maintaining and holding the ring. We've got Tom Knight taking on Kaiva over here on the top of the ring, and Richard Anderson battling with Ryan Steele. Ryan Steele very much in control of that action. Stomp to Adam, keeping him grounded. Perhaps a good strategy here by Jacobs. Ryan Steele now again reversing the attempts of offense there by Richard Anderson, and both of those men still brawling on the outside. Looks like Isaac Jacobs and Adam Kowalczyk now taking to the outside. This match is crazy, a lot going on. We've got Kaiva up there taking a backdrop at the hands of Tom Knight. Men kind of sticking to their rivals, it looks like. Hard clothesline from Adam takes Jacobs to the ground. Again, those hard stomps pinning Jacobs to the floor here. Richard Anderson has the ladder and looks to be the only man in the ring right now, so he has the advantage, but Ryan Steele kind of coming to the rescue. Looks like both men ascending. Richard Anderson has his hands on that briefcase, but hard shot there by Ryan Steele sends him to the mat, and Ryan Steele may actually be successful here. Doesn't look like anyone else is aware that he's up on top of that ladder. Well, Jacobs is running to the inside of the ring, going up to the top rope, but it's too late. Ryan Steele claims the All-Star Championship. Let's take another look at that final moment. Isaac Jacobs just a little too late, as well as Richard Anderson, allowing Ryan Steele to capture him. Not showing any love to the referee there. Thank you for those comments, Amy. Appreciate that. We just crowned a new All-Star champion, Ryan Steele. As we move on into our next matchup, where Christian Hopes will be taking on Kevin Sullivan. One of the potential pitfalls in those big six-man matches is a tendency for people to take it all on the outside. And unfortunately, in this situation, when you're talking about climbing a ladder, it really leaves open an opportunity for someone to climb each rung and steal the show. So, and that's exactly what happened there with Ryan Steele. Christian Hopes here making his way out. Definitely not in line with the audience. Still shaking his head no, as the crowd continues to attempt to support Christian Hopes. Manning says he does not need the support of the crowd as he takes on Kevin Sullivan. Kevin Sullivan, the leading member here of the Order. But tonight, neither man will have the support of their tag team partner. The winner of this match could potentially push their tag team up in the rankings towards the number one contendership of the tag team championships, and we'll find out who the tag team champions will be later tonight. An elimination tornado tag style action as the league takes on the DOA coalition. let the bell ring and see how this all falls here. Nice lock up by Kevin Sullivan, pushing Christian Hopes into the ropes there, getting a little bit of leverage. Now Hopes into the headlock as this match gets underway. They're wrenching the neck again. Sullivan powering out and off the ropes here. Nice shoulder block taking Sullivan down. And a spine buster to Sullivan. A reversal of Kevin. Hard shot there, and Christian Hopes trying to get back up to his feet. Kevin Sullivan denying him that opportunity. And now into the wrist lock. Nice technicality and reversal by Christian Hopes. Sweeping him down to the mat. Kevin Sullivan looking to be out wrestling here in the beginning stages. Nice attack on the arm by Hopes, and Sullivan fighting for control now. Hard stomp straight to the abdomen. Going for the cover here, but Sullivan stopping the referee from continuing the count, picking Hope's head up off the mat. Interesting dynamic here. Kind of a different side of Sullivan. Thought for sure at this point in the match he would try and get all the momentum he could. Perhaps playing a little bit of head games, mind games there on Christian Hopes. Hopes fighting out of it on the shoulders of Sullivan, and he nails it anyways. Knee straight to the abdomen. Christian Hopes reeling from that attack, allowing Kevin Sullivan to go in for the attack. Feeling some damage there to the back of the knee. Hard shot to the face, kind of staggering and knocking Hopes back down to the mat. He tried to regain his consciousness. It looked like the guy was about to get knocked out. And now into that single leg crab. Referee asking him, but Sullivan letting go. Maybe just doing a little bit of damage to those legs. Hopes to slow Christian Hopes down. Hopes now, the reversal, putting him back in charge. And into the cover. Kick out by Sullivan. Hopes sending Sullivan over the ropes and out of the ring. May not have been a good idea. I think this is one of Kevin Sullivan's strong suits, his outside ring kind of brawling style. Hopes though in control, and the referee's count now up to 3 and soon to be 4. He's going to need to get back in the ring and prevent a potential count out situation. Making it nearly all the way to 7 before these two men step back in. Sullivan setting Hopes though up on the top rope. Nice elbow. The face of Sullivan allows Hopes to escape that situation. Irish whip now across the ring, and oh, nice splash. A kick to the lower region, allowing Sullivan the opportunity to land that DDT. And he goes in for the cover, but a kick out at 2. Sullivan looks a little upset here, thinking perhaps that was the end of Hopes. Nice tornado DDT. Perhaps a little payback on Sullivan for that DDT shot just a few moments ago. Now really wrenching the neck, powering out. Sullivan, but not quick enough on that exchange. Trapped into a snapmare and surfboard stretch here. Really wrenching. Kevin Sullivan feeling the pain, and the referee waiting to see here if Sullivan is going to call it quits or not. But no, he fights out of it. It looks like he does. And now Hopes and Sullivan again battling for dominance here. And ooh, hard shot to the shoulder. Trapped in that lower corner, really pushing the knee into the face of Hopes and going for another cover. And a kick out with 1.5. Sullivan frustrated, looking very frustrated here at Hopes' resilient kickouts, pin after pin. 10 there being just denied. Hopes with the shoulder block, going for the cover. 1, 2. Another kick out there by Sullivan. Crowd on their feet. And starting to surmount here as we see these men battling. Again, brawling to the outside. Again, Hope stretching that spine over his knee, really working the back of Kevin Sullivan. Hard shot to the abdomen, and it's like he's going for it again. He's going to keep pushing and putting pressure down on that lower spine. It's going to make it hard the more he works that region of the body for Sullivan to stay standing on his 2 feet here. Which is definitely the goal. You want to keep your opponent grounded, but I think Hopes may be out to injure Kevin Sullivan. If he puts him out of action, that would definitely give the Knights of Hope a stellar opportunity to move up in the tag team rankings. Very unsportsmanlike, but we've seen that kind of attitude before from Christian Hopes. Hard shot, dropping Sullivan's head over the knee, and a near fall there, 2.5. Kevin Sullivan kicks out, much to the surprise and appreciation of the crowd here, as they all jump to their feet. Looks like Sullivan was going for that DDT again, and Hope's powering out. Some shots to the abdomen, but snapmare takes Hope's back to the ground and into that reverse chin lock. Sullivan seemingly going to gain some stamina. And working the head, cutting off the supply of oxygen to the head of Hopes, wearing him down. And again, Sullivan quick on the grapple into that neck breaker there, and he's signaling for what looks like could be the ending here. and he lands it, going for the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out at the last second there. Hope's kicking out. And again into that surfboard stretch, really applying pressure with that knee into the spine. Sullivan fighting out of it once again. And a Northern Lights suplex. Sullivan trying to get a little bit of momentum from the audience. Really on the offense right now. Very nice combination of moves and setting him up for the DDT. Takes Hopes down and into the cover he goes. 1, 2, 3. Kevin Sullivan victorious over Christian Hopes. And the referee performing a little bit of magic of his own as he kind of teleported to the mat. Very talented group of people here we have. I love this game. 1, 2, and a kick out. We can take a look at some of the highlights of this match. The referee kind of glitched out and teleported down to the cover. He was going for a cover, and the referee looked like he kind of glitched up a little bit. Maybe we'll get another look at it here. Wasn't probably as bad as I thought, but still made me laugh. Hope's really applying a severe strategy to work the spine of Kevin Sullivan. But didn't seem to pan out quite as he had hoped. No pun intended there. Sullivan powering out time after time. That surfboard stretch really not not a very effective move against Sullivan in this match, allowing him the opportunity to land that DDT not only once but twice, and the second time giving him the cover. You see Sullivan celebrating here as he picks up a big win over his rival and possibly boosts his tag team up in the rankings. Unfortunately for Hopes and Tom Knight, both unvictorious at one night only. This could be an interesting development in their tag team, as they've suffered many losses over the past month. You have to imagine them. Probably a lot of frustration there. So we'll see what happens as we move forward. Right now, we move on to the NGW Tag Team Championships, where the League, that's the combination of Troy Cassidy and the Enforcer, will be battling against the DOA Coalition, Cold Blooded, and Bryce Jordan. This is tornado-style action. There will be no tag-ins, no tag-outs, and it is elimination. So you must eliminate both members of the opposing team. And with tornado-style action, that spells really bad news for the team who loses their first superstar, thus making it into a 2-on-1 handicap match, really unevening the odds. So this could go either way in this contest. We've seen the League challenge the DOA Coalition many times up to this point, and while they have been successful in non-title matches, they have yet to claim the Tag Team Championships from the DOA Coalition, currently the longest reigning champions here in NGW, right next to the Women's Tag Team Champions. And if they are dethroned here tonight, who knows what will come of the DOA coalition. They have yet to compete for singles championships. We now have a new singles championship, the All-Star Championship, as well as the Intercontinental Championship and the NGW World Championship. So there's a lot of opportunities here for single superstars to move up after they have either won or lost a previous title. Plenty of opportunities, and I'm sure we will find out very quickly who the new tag team champions will be. You see the Enforcer looking very determined. Troy Cassidy walking out with a little bit of confidence on his shoulders. He's been wasting no time getting to the ring. He's ready for action. The Enforcer, a former Intercontinental Champion, has yet to challenge for the World Heavyweight Championship, but there is many an opportunity. And now the DOA coalition make their way out. Cold-blooded Bryce Jordan setting the crowd on fire. All of these men, all four of these men, very heavy competitors. A lot of in-ring awareness. This should be one hell of a battle. The third match of the night. Still have 4 more to go as we work our way towards the World Heavyweight Championship matchup in the main event, where Heath Austin will battle against Aaron Anderson, current #1 contender. And Jacob Warner will finally settle the score. The end of the feud between Jacob Warner and Brian Shen. Both men trading victories all the way up into one night only, where they will finally find out who the better man is. Troy Cassidy and the Enforcer get the first attacks here as this match gets started. Gaining early momentum as a team here. The DOA Coalition's got a hard battle ahead of them to retain these titles. They do not have the champion's advantage. This match is not a normal one-fall situation. It is elimination style, no disqualification. Cannot retain those championships via disqualification, and so they do have to mount 2 pinfall victories to retain. The Enforcer battling out of that attempt by cold-blooded. Troy Cassidy now in control of Bryce Jordan. Very nicely scouted by Cole. Taking the Enforcer down with an armbar, and now dropping his face across that knee once again, beginning work on the leg. Troy Cassidy with a half Nelson to Bryce Jordan. Bryce, though, shot to the face, and Troy Cassidy taking him down. Crazy action going on here. Cold-blooded missing that jab, allowing the enforcer take him down to the mat, followed up by some hard stomps to the chest. Again, the enforcer going down, cold-blooded, back in control, off that turnbuckle. Seems to be a very repetitive action here by Cold. 1, 2, and a kick out. The enforcer still a little too fresh in this match. Stay down for 3, but surprisingly, Cold did land a 2. And now the enforcer off the ropes. Cold-blooded goes under. And, an eye rake stops Cold-blooded in his tracks. Northern Lights suplex takes him down and into the cover. And a kick out before the referee can even get to 1. Bryce Jordan and Troy Cassidy now outside the ring. Really brawling here. Nice scouting by Cold again. Kicking the enforcer right in the face and then followed up there with a neck breaker. Perhaps giving the enforcer disadvantage with his tag team partner on the outside of the ring there, battling against Bryce Jordan. Spinning backdrop and into the cover. And a kick out again before 1. Wasted action by the referee as he went down to the mat. Cold-blooded not even allowing a 1 count. The enforcer back in control. With a beautiful suplex. And another half Nelson. Second one this evening. This time against Cold. The enforcer now pulling all of Cold's weight towards the center of that ring. A hard stomp on the elbow. That padded elbow of Cold. Another kick out before 1. Cold still very fresh. Hard jab to the face of the enforcer. Second one was scouted with a return punch. Missed that grapple, but got it in the second attempt. And up into a fisherman's suplex. Cold-blooded using his ring awareness, crawling out under the bottom rope, and the enforcer giving chase. Now Cold-blooded, hard assaults. 1 jab straight to the face, chop taking him down. Let's take a look over here. See Troy Cassidy in control. Bryce Jordan now on the ground. Just mounted punches straight to the face. Bryce Jordan in some trouble. And Cold-blooded perhaps in some trouble. Now both members of the league in the ring. Cassidy missing that top rope attempt on Bryce Jordan, but doesn't seem to be slowing him down too much. Nice atomic backdrop, and nice dodge there by the enforcer on the attempted elbow drop from Cold-blooded, only allowing him a 1 count. But nevertheless, avoiding that impact, very smart. And a knee, a shot straight to the face, Cold by the enforcer. Beautiful DDT reversal on that. Looked like he was going for a Northern Lights, and a reversal into the DDT by Cold. Hard elbow, shot straight to the top of the head. Once again, tied up in the ropes and spilling to the outside. All 4 men now on the outside of the ring. The referee can do nothing here but stand and watch. There is no countouts, no disqualification in this match, as we've stated previously. So in order to win this match, you must either get a submission or a pinfall. And it looks like the enforcer going up to the top rope, not a sight we're used to. Cold-blooded setting the enforcer up on the top rope. It looked like Troy Cassidy was coming to the rescue, but Bryce Jordan back to his feet, distracting Troy Cassidy. And now Cold up on that second rope with a brainbuster to the enforcer. This could be it for him. 1, 2, for the kick out at 2. Missing that hard shot to the back, the knee, and the enforcer now with a powerful deadlift on Cold. Looks like he might be going for a third. And he lands it. Troy Cassidy fighting back. Some hard clotheslines to Bryce Jordan, and a sweep takes him to the ground. Cold-blooded crawling to those ropes, trying to pull himself back up. Hard chop from Troy Cassidy, who locks Cold now. Locks him into the finisher and lands it. Going for the cover. And a kick out just before 3. Cold stays in this match, but they are in a bad way here. The DOA Coalition needs to make a comeback. At this rate, they are in jeopardy of losing the tag team titles. Nice elbow shot straight to Troy Cassidy in that corner, taking him down. Cold-blooded, back in control. Really working the legs of Cassidy, and another half Nelson, this time from Jordan to the enforcer. Kip up here, and no, it looks like Cold-blooded is a little too exhausted, couldn't quite get up off the ground. And we see this crazy magic move here from Bryce Jordan, and I'm not sure what the hell. You gotta love 2K for this. Anyways, all right. So Bryce Jordan landing that very interesting tornado DDT. The enforcer going for the cover. Cold showing a little resiliency, kicking out at 2.5. The DOA Coalition is in some severe trouble here. Bryce Jordan up on the top rope. Troy Cassidy scouting. Troy Cassidy scouting Cold and into the cover. And it looks like our first elimination. Cold-blooded down for the 3 count at the hands of Troy. And Bryce Jordan is in big trouble here. He's got both members of the league on the assault and already suffered quite a lot of damage at the hands of Troy on the outside. Bryce Jordan's going to need a miracle to pull this out. Look at that deadlift there. Bryce Jordan is out of it. Heavy German suplex to the current champion. The enforcer taking advantage of this. 1, 2. A kick out at 2.5 by Jordan. Not sure how much longer he's going to be able to do this. Hard shot to the face of the enforcer. Catching him in what looks like he was going for a jackhammer there off of the reversal. The enforcer allowing Troy Cassidy to set Jordan up, managing the reversal though, and into a half Nelson by the enforcer. Devastating backdrop there, right on the neck. 1, 2, and again a kick out. Bryce Jordan really fighting back here. Another deadlift German by Troy Cassidy. This time in the cover. 1, 2, and another kick out by Jordan. The crowd is very excited for this, on their feet. Not sure if Jordan here might actually stand a chance against the league. And a reversal allowing for the DDT. Looks like the enforcer again going for a Northern Lights. 2, and a kick out of 2.5. Troy Cassidy didn't look worried about that. Standing back and letting the enforcer do his own thing. Another spinning backdrop right on the neck of Bryce Jordan. See the pain as he held the back of the neck, and another kick out, 2.5. This man is really fighting through this match. We saw cold-blooded ejected after that pinfall, really leaving Bryce Jordan here in a bad way. The enforcer now telling Troy Cassidy to take Bryce Jordan into that corner. What's he going for? Up to the top rope. Troy now up to the top as well, and we could be seeing here a super backdrop, and we do. Again, the enforcer with these deadlift moves here, picking Bryce Jordan up very much against his will and slamming him down on the canvas. This is quite an assault, as we knew it would be. The first fall always a jeopardizing situation in tornado-style elimination matches. Back up to the top rope, and a roll-up here off the top rope. Referee kind of slow there to the count, and a kick out by Bryce Jordan. Perhaps that delay by the referee gave him just enough time to fight out of that pin attempt. Bryce Jordan crawling again back to his feet. Nice elbow to Troy Cassidy. And Troy now into the corner with the enforcer. Enforcer managing to grapple and slam Bryce Jordan again with another spinning backdrop. And Troy Cassidy into a schoolboy powerbomb. Bryce Jordan's going to need to pull out some heavy moves here pretty quickly. The enforcer, looks like Troy Cassidy might be going for some high-risk move, but the enforcer said, no, let's put him back in the corner here. Troy Cassidy setting it up on the top rope once again. This time back up on the top. And he could be in for a superplex. Now Troy Cassidy on the top rope himself. The enforcer though. The enforcer picking him back up. Looks like they may have been going for a double team, but didn't quite work out. And Bryce Jordan, hard shot, knocking the enforcer down. Troy Cassidy back in the ring. Troy Cassidy stopping Bryce from ejecting the enforcer, sending him outside of the ring, giving Bryce Jordan a little bit of fresh air, but it was not meant to be. And another kick out by Jordan. Man, this guy is showing a lot of heart. Wrench in the neck. Troy Cassidy in that submission type maneuver. Not quite a headlock, but a little bit of a gator roll, and now he's over the shoulders. Bryce Jordan into a German suplex. Troy Cassidy going down, and Damn, the enforcer with the enforcer slam out. For some reason, the enforcer picks him back up instead of going for that cover. Interesting choice. And Troy Cassidy now unsuccessfully going out at 2.5. Did not expect this from Bryce Jordan. Beautiful Hurricane Rana into the cover. And a kick out at 2.5 by Troy allows the enforcer to land a snap suplex, and it looks like Bryce Jordan has been busted open. Not exactly how you get, not sure how you get busted open from a snap suplex. Perhaps he was already weakened earlier in the match. Now Troy Cassidy, beautiful backdrop onto the current NGW Tag Team Champion. Brutal assault working the head of Bryce now, perhaps further opening that wound. Hard backdrop again to Bryce Jordan. A lot of damage to the neck. And it looks like Troy Cassidy is laying on the finish. This could be it. Referee now, 1, 2, and again a kick out by Bryce Jordan. This man will not quit. He is determined. And the enforcer very frustrated right now. Troy Cassidy also very frustrated, not able to keep this man down in a handicap style situation. German suplex and into the cover here. 3. Boy, the tenacity, the endurance of Bryce Jordan, just really fighting through that match, giving it everything he had. But the league coming out on top. Unfortunately, cold-blooded, taken out fairly early on in this match, allowing the league to just get the better of Bryce Jordan, just handicap him and take him down to the mat. Unfortunate for the DOA Coalition to go out this way here on one night only, but we do celebrate new tag team champions, Troy Cassidy and the Enforcer, the league. Take a look at some of the early highlights. We see Cold-Blooded fighting against the Enforcer. These men have been long-time rivals ever since they held the NGW tag team titles. They have pretty much been face-to-face and battling against the league. It is nice to see the league finally come out on top. Unfortunately for the DOA Coalition, they are no longer the NGW tag champions. That could spell good things in their future in singles competition, or if they so decide to challenge once again for the NGW tag team titles. There it is, ladies and gentlemen, the deciding moment, that German suplex from Troy Cassidy after numerous kickouts by Bryce Jordan. What a hell of a battle. I mean, that really far exceeded my expectations. And the Enforcer, Troy Cassidy, very happy to finally have that gold in their hands and around their waists. These two men have worked diligently and very well together towards this end result here on one night only. And with the tag team champions now locked, the league could possibly be doing battle here very soon against either the Order or the Knights of Hope. Coming up next, we have Noah Thomason versus Xander Dalehite. We saw Xander Dalehite in triple threat action on proving grounds with Noah Thomason and the current number one contender for the World Heavyweight Championship, Aaron Anderson. Unfortunately for Xander and Noah Thomason, Aaron Anderson did come out on top in that matchup. A rematch here, one night only, Noah Thomason versus Dalehite. We will see these two men in action, both of these men in the contendership for the Intercontinental Championship, as well as the World Heavyweight Championship for Noah Thomason. He could technically be challenging for either one of those championships fairly soon. And Xander, a new member here of NGW, with an impressive match, really holding his own in that triple threat contest between Thomason and Anderson. And here he comes, Noah Thomason, the Tsunami. This man is very impressive. Good size and tough competition for the World Heavyweight Championship number one contender. That says a big thing about his in-ring skills. We'll see if Dalehite will make it rain money here again as he makes his entrance here in a few seconds. Very interesting, this man Dalehite, who seemingly could care less about what the audience thinks, yet very much caters to them. A lot of personality out of this guy. Not much really to add to this guy. I mean, he's pretty self-explanatory. You can see him walking out here. Got those dollar signs on the sunglasses. The green lighting. I think he's here to make a name for himself. Move up in the rankings. And I think if he can defeat Noah Thomason, that will be a huge victory for him in his second match here in NGW. Following this match, we'll see the Intercontinental Championship defended in a steel cage match. That's Max Sakamoto, current NGW IC champion, to defend against Neil Cody. You see those dollar bills falling from the sky. He is definitely a very unique superstar here in NGW. Things going and see who will come out on top. Noah Thomason pushed into the corner by Dalehite. Taking that cheap shot against Thomason. Dalehite's definitely no stranger to that. We saw several of these kind of cheap shot attacks in his first match here against the World Heavyweight Champion and Thomason. Again with that cheap shot after pushing Thomason into the corner, into the headlock, and takes him down, wrenching the neck. applying that pressure, but Thomason with a nice reversal, trapping him between his legs there. And now Dale Height again, reversal. Cheap shot to the face of Thomason. Now Thomason in control, pushing Dale Height to the ropes. Referee needs to get in there and separate these two men. Again, Dale Height with a cheap shot, slap across the face of Noah. He looks pretty pissed about it. Crowd now getting behind Thomason a little bit, and a heavy clothesline takes Dale Height down. Very evenly matched here. Kip up by Dale Height, showing off a little bit. Hard stomps to Dale Height. Thomason keeping him on the ground, but not for long as he picks him back up, and not sure what he's going for there. But Dale Height with the reversal into a reverse DDT. And a shot across the back. Again, working that head with a reverse neck breaker. Hard elbow shot into the chest of Thomason. Perhaps was going for his forehead. Didn't quite land it. Nice drop kick. Attempted to give him that cheap shot to the face, but Thomason scouting it and into those scissors kicks. Hard backdrop, and Dale Height unable to get back to his feet in time. Thomason now in control of the match. Working the knee. Just for a short period of time there, looked like. And back on the assault. Heavy damage being done to the back. And into the cover here. Kick out at 1.5. A near 2 fall. Wrenching him with that claw to the shoulder. Thomason's offense has kind of been a little all over the place in this match, seeming to focus a little bit on that back and kind of the neck, but really has been attacking kind of all parts of the body. Perhaps trying to find a weak point there on Dale Height, the new superstar. We really haven't seen kind of a weakness in him yet, other than his ego. He stomps again to the chest of Thomason and Dale Height, putting Thomason in a good situation here as he spills to the outside of the ring. Thomason taking a moment here to get some fresh air and heading to the outside. More stomps. The crowd seems to be turning a little bit on Thomason. Dale Height into the steps. We're seeing kind of a rough side of Thomason that we're not used to. Referee's count now up to 4, and an eye poke from Dale Height to Thomason as he slithers back into the ring. And Thomason picking back up, but Dale Height again with that reverse DDT. Nice uppercut and a snapmare allows Thomason the opportunity to put him in that reverse chin lock, but it looks like Dale Height powered out into a jawbreaker, stunning Thomason, but not enough as he lands that Sambo slam and into the cover. 2.5 kick out by Dale Height keeps the match alive. Again, that claw into the shoulder of Dale Height. Height wrenching in pain, unable to move. Down to the mat and some more stomps from Thomason. Dale Height trapped in the corner. Thomason going for that flurry of punches. Losing a little bit of momentum there. Falling to the knee, but fighting right back out of that. Powering back up and into the cover. 1, 2. And Dale Height grabbing the ropes. The referee didn't see it, allowing Thomason to gain the victory. A little bit of a controversial victory there by Thomason. Dale Height technically had the kick out locked in when he grabbed those ropes. Referee did not see it, unfortunately for him, and now Thomason the victor in this match. Pretty sure Dale Height was not happy about that loss. Unfair victory perhaps by Thomason, and surprising for Dale Height to go for those ropes. Referee not see it, maintain a loss on his second match here. I think we're going to have to talk to these officials about keeping their eyes open just a little wider in future matches. Match cut short there by the absent-minded referee. Dale Height probably looking for a rematch in the near future. A man with this kind of an ego, I doubt you're going to be able to put him down in just a single pinfall victory, especially under such controversial situations. It's unfortunate for Dale Height, but not unfortunate for Thomason, who now claims the victory. With that, ladies and gentlemen, we are moving on to the Intercontinental Championship match. We have 3 more matches, Intercontinental Championship. One of those matches will be inside of a steel cage. Neil Cody taking on Max Sakamoto. And we've seen these two go at it before for the Intercontinental Championship. Previously, when the championship was won by both men, we had a dual champion. They battled it out in a ladder match. And as you can see, Max Sakamoto walked out the champion that evening. Will we see the title change hands back to Neil Cody tonight? I don't know. We'll find out. It's coming up next. And if you could hear Lillian Garcia right now, she would be telling you that this match is a steel cage match, and it is for the Intercontinental Championship. In order to win this match, you have to either climb out of the steel cage. You can win by pinfall or submission inside of the ring. This match should eliminate any possible interruption from other superstars in the back, as well as prevent these men from pulling weapons from out from under the ring. Neil Cody now making his way out. Former Intercontinental Champion, having defeated the Enforcer in a 2-on-1 handicap match, along with Max Sakamoto, cementing his first NGW championship. But the history, as we know it, was a very short-lived title reign by Neil Cody. The following night on Proving Grounds, he fought in that ladder match and was unsuccessful. He did suffer a minor injury in that match, which kept him out of action for a short period of time. He is back now and ready to compete against the current Intercontinental Champion, Max Sakamoto. And you see Max Sakamoto right now coming out to the ring, sporting that Intercontinental Championship around his waist. Max Sakamoto, very impressive superstar, has an amazing moveset and very energetic in the ring. A lot of technical prowess as well. And, Neil Cody, more of a brawling style. A lot of hard punches, a lot of hard shots, really devastating moves. For these two men, very different wrestling styles. Very competitive against one another. And enough of this talk. Let's lower the cage. Let's ring the bell. Let these two men do their thing. Early lock up inside of the steel cage. Max Sakamoto now pushing Neil Cody into that corner. Both men with a clean break. Lock up again. Looks like Neil Cody taking advantage and into that wrist lock. Again, working the arm and the elbow of Max Sakamoto. Pushing him down to the mat, taking the lead in that exchange. Another lock up into a headlock, and Neil Cody very much in control. Max Sakamoto down on the canvas. Going for a quick escape. Max Sakamoto putting it into that. Did not last long. Hard shot to the face of Neil Cody. Another hard shot and another. Max Sakamoto leading Neil where he wants him. Beautiful clothesline. And looks like Max now climbing up the side of the cage. Neil Cody up on the top rope and somersaults off the top. Really grounding Max Sakamoto. An arrogant kick to the face. Neil Cody needs to keep his head in the game here, stay focused on the prize. And it looks like Max Sakamoto going for a quick cover. One kick out there by Cody. Back and forth action here by the contender and the champion. Nice suplex, taking Sakamoto down to the canvas, and didn't keep him down for long. Max Sakamoto back on his feet. Nice flurry and a drop kick, leaving Cody dazed, but not enough as he counters Sakamoto and into a backdrop, followed by a couple of stomps here. One straight to the knee. To the elbow of Sakamoto catching Cody in that attempt there, and now Sakamoto setting him up. And it looks like he's going to go for a beautiful somersault off the top rope. Kick out again by Cody. And Sakamoto bringing Cody back to his feet. Nice scout by Cody. Lands a kick straight to the gut. Sakamoto, and again, these men really know each other well. Reversal after reversal. Nice cradle and into a cover here. Kick out at 1.5. It looked like Cody had the ropes there for a second, but then moved his leg and was attempting to go for a legal pin. Hard shot, looks like, yes, hard shot straight to the chest of Neil Cody. Sakamoto continues to pick him up off the canvas. Interesting tactics here by both of these men. Cody with a reversal and into a nice, very nice backdrop. Cody going for a, looks like a cloverleaf hold over the champion. And again, you can win this match via submission or pinfall. Cody trying to go for both in succession. Looks like he's signaling here. The Punkabilly Kid, Neil Cody, lands that European uppercut, goes for the cover, and a kick out at 1.5 leaves Cody frustrated, very upset. He does not look happy here. Trying to go for an escape to the outside, but stopped, looks like by Max Sakamoto, pulling him down off the cage. And Sakamoto now sending Neil Cody into the corner. Oh, went for those hard elbow strikes, but Cody saw it coming, and with a reversal and another reversal, now Sakamoto clotheslining Cody down to the mat. Hard shot, full force towards the current contender. Scoop slam there at the hands of Sakamoto. The crowd on their feet for this incredible Intercontinental Championship match. Sakamoto goes for the cover here. 1, 2, and a kick out, 2.5. Cody kicking out, keeping the match going, keeping this match alive here on one night only. Hard kick to Neil Cody, and he looks like he is out of it. Sakamoto now going for the top of the cage. It's a tough climb, and Neil Cody with looks like the save here at the last second, and oh, both men spilling down, landing on the canvas. Neil Cody signaling for it, and he is nearly at the top. Max Sakamoto now going to his feet. Oh man, looks like Neil Cody on the outside now. And he is the winner. Neil Cody, the crowning of a new champion Max Sakamoto nearly had the match won. Neil Cody climbing up at the last second, making the save, and then going for the win himself, landing that victory and claiming the Intercontinental Championship. A lot of back and forth action with this Intercontinental title in the last few weeks, in the last month. And the third person to hold the Intercontinental title in just under a month. Very crazy. We'll see if Neil Cody has what it takes to retain the title on his first defense. Big congratulations go out to him. In his second NGW title win. I think Max Sakamoto saw the writing on the wall as he saw Neil Cody on the outside of that apron. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. You're looking at the new NGW IC champion, Neil Cody, a man who really just put his body through hell in that steel cage. Things are getting shaken up here just a little bit at one night only. You see the crowd very excited to see a new champion crowned. Both of these men having heavy support from the audience here in NGW. But it's time, ladies and gentlemen, to settle a long-standing rivalry. Brian Shin will be taking on Jacob Warner in a Falls Count Anywhere match. Pinfalls are not isolated to the inside of the squared circle. Pinfalls can happen outside the ring at any time. So this match, there are no excuses, no countouts, no disqualifications. The feud will come to an end here at one night only between Jacob Warner and Brian Shin. Again, big thanks to everyone who is watching and enjoying NGW. And you can find this arena, all of the championships, including the All-Star Championship, and any of my superstars, as well as the remaining members of this roster on WWE 2K16 Community Creations. And we hope to carry this on into 2K17. Time will tell as we begin the creation process for that game once it is released. Big shout out to my good friend and partner in crime, Mr. Tubar. You can see all of his amazing work over on his channel. That's MRTUBARR on YouTube, and many of his superstars featured here on NGW, on the home of NGW, here on my YouTube channel. So be sure to check all those out. And let's see. We got Jacob Warner here in the ring now, getting ready to face off against Brian Shin. Brian Shin and Jacob Warner have been trading victories all the way up to this match. But this is it, folks. This is where the feud comes to an end. The rivalry will be settled. Who the better man is Brian Shin? Is it Jacob Warner? We will find out. The man they call the champ, Brian Shin, looks very determined tonight. He is ready to kick some ass, and I think for Jacob Warner, that does not bode well. Earlier in the evening, we saw a new champion crowned, the All-Star champion here in NGW. Brian Shin starting the match off with a kick straight to the abdomen of Jacob Warner and then a knee, taking him down. Jacob Warner yet to mount an offense against the champ, Brian Shin. Hard shot into the turnbuckle. And you know what I think is happening here is kind of the same thing that happened on ladies' night, where the well, we will see here. Jacob Warner has the ability to make any attacks against Brian Shin, and he does. Okay, I guess we're okay. For any of you wondering who may have missed ladies' night, there was a glitch where the computer just did not do anything, and so I had to restart the match, but it looks like that's not the case here. So Jacob Warner now in control. Brian Shin making a recovery as Jacob Warner locks him into that headlock and into the Russian leg sweep. A couple of young fans in the crowd. We always like to thank our viewers for joining in and watching this, what we hope is excellent wrestling action. Now Jacob Warner slamming that knee into the face of Brian Shin. Nice snap suplex and into the cover. Just barely getting a 2 on that first pinfall attempt. First attempted cover of the match. Irish whip and into a fireman's carry. Brian Shin on the ground. Jake very much in control right now. Brian Shin in trouble. But as we know, things can turn on a dime here. Things can change very quickly for a superstar who is leading a match. Jacob Warner on the top rope. Brian Shin on the top rope, and a facebuster plants him down on the apron. Jacob Warner going for the second cover. And a kick out, 2.5. Brian Shin still in the match. A snap suplex reversal by Shin. Now Shin on the outside, going under the apron. And like we said, this is a no disqualification match. Jacob Warner fighting that steel hammer out of the hands of Brian Shin. And was going for a haymaker, but a snapmare by Brian Shin put it into that and into the reverse chin lock. Really putting pressure there on the neck, reducing the flow of oxygen to the head of Jacob Warner, and allowing Brian Shin to catch a little bit of breath, some fresh air, and possibly gain some more stamina. Hard shots to the abdomen from Jake, and against the ropes. Oh, very nice, onto that hammer, Brian Shin. That could not have felt good. A kick out at 2, though. See the crowd starting to get up on their feet, getting a better look at the action that's going on in the ring. The crowd now popping for Jacob Warner, who at this point seems to have the advantage once again. A knee into the lower back of Brian Shin, and we saw he dropped him straight on top of that steel hammer, back of the neck, landing flush on that foreign object. Another hard chop and into a spinning backdrop. Again, Brian Shin's head up against that steel hammer and into the cover. Another kick out at 2.5. Jab straight to the face. Combination of punches and another snapmare. Leaping over Brian Shin, snapping that neck. And you can see the torque there, throwing the head back into the canvas. Jacob Warner landing that impaler DDT and into the cover. This could be it for Brian Shin. 1, 2, and a kick out. And Jacob Warner cannot believe it. Brian Shin using some of that in-ring technicality, taking Jake down to the mat. And Jake stumbling back up to his feet, trying to regain consciousness. And Brian Shin, though, quick with those clotheslines and a nice leg sweep. Brian Shin is on fire right now. Both men back up, and Brian Shin locks in a crossface. He's got that crossface hold applied very tightly. Jacob Warner says, "No, I do not give up." The referee forcing Brian Shin to release the hold. Now with that wrestling takedown, Brian Shin in the cover here. 2, kick out right at 2. Brian Shin, you can see this match, the wear and tear on his body and his stamina. He is definitely feeling a lot of pain right now. And Jacob Warner again taking control of this match. Crowd not liking this. The fact that Jacob Warner is in control. Crowd very much looking for Brian Shin to come out on top here. Maybe one too many falls on top of that hammer. Brian Shin having a little trouble getting back up to his feet. Oh, but looks like a reversal there. Jacob Warner trying to go for some type of leg move, and Brian Shin denying him the opportunity. Oh, Jacob Warner scouting that, calling Brian Shin and reversing what looked like was going to be the finish, and into a shout out by Jacob Warner down into the cover. And a kick out at 2.5. Thought that might have been it there. Brian Shin maintaining his ring awareness, getting that shoulder up before the 3 count. Jacob Warner in that hanging DDT. And could be setting Brian Shin up here for a spear. And he nails it. The arrogance of Jacob Warner as he sits up on one knee, now going for the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out just before the 3. Jacob is not happy about that. Brian Shin not getting back to his feet though. Detrimental moment perhaps in the match. No, it looks like Brian Shin now with the reversal. Oh, but Jacob Warner back on the offense with that snapmare, an elbow to the face for his troubles. Brian Shin, no, Jacob Warner, Russian leg sweep, very back and forth here, into the cover. And a kick out, 2.5. The crowd now standing. Hard knee to the back of Brian Shin's head. We saw that steel hammer laying on the mat after several slams. Brian Shin's head suffering a little bit of damage from that. Power slam pin attempt there by Jake Warner fails. Brian Shin kicking out 2.5. A hard shot to the back. Nice leg sweep by Shin. A former UFC competitor here. Oh! A modified takedown by Jacob Warner. And another shout out. Crowd on their feet. Brian Shin may be in trouble. 1, 2, and a kick out 2.5. Jacob Warner must be wondering what is it going to take to keep Brian Shin down. Who knows? Brian Shin is having some trouble here fighting back and fighting out of this assault by Warner. Hard shot sends him back into the corner. Jake now setting Shin up on the top rope. And another face buster off the top. Jacob Warner going for a high-risk move to seal the deal. 1, 2, and a kick out. Jake can't believe it. Look on his face. He's confused. What is it going to take here to keep Brian Shin down? He's had previous victories over Brian Shin and vice versa. Both men know each other very well. Brian Shin with a reversal. Jacob with a jab though, and an eye rake to Jake. Like I said, a lot of back and forth action, and now into the crossface hold. Jacob needs to power out of this. The referee makes Brian Shin let go of the hold. Jacob's foot may have been under the rope there. Brian Shin now into the cover, following that headbutt. Kick out though. Jacob Warner still in the match. Brian Shin looking devastated, hoping that was it. Trying to go for that chop block, not quite close enough, and allowing Jacob Warner to hit him with a neck breaker. And Brian Shin getting back to his feet, but it looks like Jake in the corner now with a spear, and Brian Shin has been laid out in the middle of the ring. This could be it. 1, 2, and a kick out again at the last second. Jake is furious. The crowd thinking that was definitely going to seal the deal for Brian Shin. On their feet, everyone in the audience alive for this match. Another snapmare snapping the neck of Brian Shin. The neck has suffered a lot of damage here in this match. And now Jake on the assault. Oh, on that hammer once again. Really utilizing that foreign object that was brought in the ring by Brian Shin. Another shout out and a 1, 2, a kick out again. Another kick out by Brian Shin. Jake Warner must be wondering if this man is immortal. Fireman Scary takes Brian Shin down, setting him up once again for another spear, and he nails it a third time. This is the third spear on Brian Shin. 1, 2, 3. Jacob Warner gets the victory, but it was not easy. Brian Shin kicking out of 2 spears and 3 shoutouts. We saw two crossface holds on Jacob Warner, referee forcing Brian Shin to let go of those both times. Perhaps if he hadn't, Brian would have got the victory over Jacob Warner. But nevertheless, Jacob Warner, after that third spear, had a lot of damage to Brian Shin in the back of his head, as we saw several slams on top of that foreign object. Perhaps giving Jacob the advantage and allowing him to get the victory. If Brian Shin had been a little more cautious and perhaps not brought in that steel, things may have worked out differently. Take a look at some of the highlights in this epic rivalry. Jacob Warner coming out on top. Brian Shin, unfortunately, suffering a devastating loss here against bitter rival Jacob Warner, who looks very, very satisfied with that victory, very smug with that victory. This may be the end of this rivalry, but I can guarantee you Brian Shin has gained no love and appreciation for Jacob Warner. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the main event of the evening. NGW World Heavyweight Championship on the line. Heath Austin taking on the number one contender, Aaron Anderson, in a World Heavyweight Championship matchup. Should be epic. We've seen these men battle many times for this title. Heath Austin won the championship from Aaron Anderson. If Aaron Anderson is successful here, this will be his second World Heavyweight Championship title run, as is it's currently Heath Austin's first. So both men have held the title once. You can see the fighting spirit of Heath Austin. He is ready. And the diligence and determination of Aaron Anderson, the man who is always ready to defend and ready to defeat. Lillian Garcia doing her thing. Unfortunately, her mic is not on because commentary in this game is god-awful. So, well, that's true. It's pretty bad. So I turned it off. But if you could hear her right now, she would be telling you that this epic match is going to be for the World Heavyweight Championship here in NGW. And the champion making his way out. A little bit slower tonight, taking his time walking down that ramp. See the title around his waist, perhaps a sign that he is holding on to this belt tonight, walking out of one night only as a retaining champion. Aaron Anderson might have something to say about that. We will find out here in a few moments, after we can get both of these men in the ring, ring the bell, and get the action going. Champion making his entrance first as he shows off that beautiful championship. And now it's time. Aaron Anderson making his way out through the crowd. Definitely a fan favorite here in NGW. The former world heavyweight champion, Aaron Anderson. Sporting the maroon and gold here this evening. The very colors he wore when he won the World Heavyweight Championship. Perhaps looking to repeat history. There it is. The title on the line. Aaron Anderson challenging against this hellacious competitor, Heath Austin, who actually was not in action on proving ground, so he's had a little bit of an opportunity to rest up for this match. Aaron Anderson in triple threat competition, not coming in completely fresh. Both men locking up now. Heath Austin taking that arm, really wrenching it here. Aaron Anderson down to one knee. But looks like he's getting the advantage of Heath Austin. Austin now rolling out and into another lockup. Nice takedown to a reverse waistlock, and Aaron Anderson fighting out into a reverse waistlock of his own, and now again with Austin. Another takedown. Aaron Anderson taking a second here to regroup. And it looks like a power slam by Austin, followed up by that hard elbow straight across the chest of Heath. Now Anderson tied up in the ropes. Austin spilled to the outside at the hands of Anderson. Looks like Anderson going for a figure four on the outside here. Perhaps if he can do enough damage to the legs of Austin, he'll have a little bit of trouble lifting him up and going for that signature power bomb of his. Austin with an onslaught of punches and kicks here against the number one contender. Referees count now up to 6. Austin still on the outside of the ring. Count out victories will not secure Anderson the championship. Austin could retain on a count out victory as well as a disqualification. Unlike the previous matches in the night, this is not a no-holds-barred, non-disqualification matchup. And Heath now with a pile driver on Anderson, going for the cover. One. Kick out, quick kick out there by Anderson. And a hard knee. You can see some of the bruising on Anderson's face after that assault by Heath Austin on the outside of the ring, and a double underhook power bomb. Anderson on the mat now. 1, 2, kick out, 2.5. Crowd getting behind that, looking a little bit uncertain if Anderson was going to get the kick out. Austin very much in control. A hard shot straight to the abdomen, the ribs, and Anderson with the reversal. Now Irish whip to Austin, and a hard clothesline taking Austin down. Followed up by some quick stomps to the chest. Anderson fighting back a little here. Again, working the legs of Austin. But a jawbreaker puts a stop to it. Now Anderson against the ropes. Austin underneath again. And what's he doing? It's got looks like a double hook DDT into the cover. Kick out again by Anderson. Nice reversal. Well scouted by Anderson. Austin tied up in the ropes. Anderson taking him back to the outside. Following suit and going after Heath on the outside here. The referee now up to 2. Shoulder tackle takes Anderson to the ground. Austin now has Anderson on the barricade, slamming his face across that padded barricade. The audience right in front getting one hell of a show. The referees count now at a 7. A DDT. And Anderson now running back into the ring. But he heads back out to break the referee's count. He cannot win the title on a count out. Very smart move there by Anderson. Some hard knee straight to the chest of Anderson. Austin heading back inside. Referee's count now to 3. Austin just kind of standing in the ring there on that second rope, waiting for Anderson. Referee now at 5 and 6. Anderson now back in the ring. Austin back on the offense, and a kip up. Crowd letting him know what they think about that with a loud boo. Hard shot to Austin's face. The crowd very much rooting for Anderson here, and he lands that elbow drop. This could be it. Oh no, and a kick out. Quick kick out by Austin. Definitely not enough damage done to Austin to keep him down for the 3. Hard shot again to the face of Anderson. And an underhook slam by the current champion, who seems to be stalking his prey a little as he drops that knee across the forehead. And again, looks like he's going to go for it a second time. Dropping that knee once again across Anderson's face. Going for the cover now. Kick out at 2.5. Austin not happy about that, but he's going to have to stay on the assault if he wants to keep Anderson down. Nice reversal. And the big ending. Anderson nails it. Going for the cover. Kick out at 1. A near 2 fall there. Not enough to get the victory. And Henderson looks a little shocked. A little surprised at that quick kick out by Austin. Usually that move signifies the end of the match for Anderson, but not tonight. Perhaps Austin, having taken that move one too many times, is kind of able to figure a way to get out of the cover. One big move there by Austin, and Austin now going to the outside. What's he thinking? Perhaps trying to lure Anderson to the outside. Nice heavy clothesline. Takes down the #1 contender. And again, these two brawling on the outside of the ring. Austin, quite the assault. Nice reversal there by Anderson. And the referee's count now to 5. Austin taking advantage of Anderson, tripping him up on that rope. and a spinning backdrop. Austin now up to the second rope, going for that swanton type maneuver into the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out, 2.5. Near fall there. Austin not happy once again. And Austin now locking him into the side headlock, but Anderson powering out and setting him up for it. That hanging elbow there. Back to Austin, who kicks out before the referee can even get down to the mat. This man is really on fire here in this main event. Heath Austin will not be denied. And, oh gosh, it looks like he's slamming his head straight into the turnbuckle numerous times there. Not exactly sure where Heath Austin is going. Out to get that steel chair. He could actually win this match via disqualification, but Anderson taking advantage, lands the big ending, and this could be it. If Anderson though, taking a moment here, going for a delayed cover, gives Heath Austin just enough time to get that kick out. Not sure what Anderson was thinking. Oh, nice reversal there by Anderson, who seems to be very much in control of this match. Heath Austin in trouble now. Heading to the outside once again. Where's he going? Walking up the ramp. Luring Anderson to the ramp. Going for a DDT to the steel ramp. Anderson's head. I had to have felt all of that. Back in the ring now. The referee. Up to 5. Anderson making a run towards the ring. Getting the advantage of Heath Austin, but Heath Austin though, Anderson up on the top. Anderson in a precarious situation up on the top rope here. Looks like a double underhook. Suplex off the very top. And Heath Austin now taking a moment to regain some stamina, to get some more oxygen in the lungs. Hard clothesline sends Anderson back to the outside. And Heath Austin going for that signature backdrop of his to the outside of the ring. Looks like Austin gloating a little bit, showing off. The referee's counting out of 5. Anderson still on the outside of the ring. Oh, it looked like Austin may have been going for that power bomb, but Anderson catches him with a suplex and a kick out. 2.5. Austin can't believe it, telling the referee that was definitely a 3 count. Well, the official says otherwise, and a suplex to Austin. Austin finally nails it with that toe kick and the pop-up powerbomb. 1, 2, 3. Austin retains the championship here. Aaron Anderson now defeated for a second time, battling for that World Heavyweight Championship. Looked like for a moment he might actually get the victory, but it was not meant to be. Austin comes out victorious once again. I doubt very much this will be the end of Aaron Anderson's hunt to reclaim the World Heavyweight Championship as we end the night here at one night only here in NGW. And look at some of the deciding moments of the match. See that double underhook DDT. Devastating move there by Heath Austin. Really playing some mind games with Aaron Anderson. Keep taking the action to the outside and kind of wearing him down mentally as well as physically. Definitely a valiant effort by the number one contender. We'll see how all this plays into Fight Night. That'll be coming up in just under just a little over a month. World Heavyweight Champion looking pretty fierce. Definitely telling the referee that title goes over his shoulder, and the referee a little confused there. He saw Austin yank the title from the hands of the official. This man's personality has been changing over the last couple of months, and one fierce competitor for sure. Well, that's going to do it, ladies and gentlemen, for NGW One Night Only. I hope you enjoy the show, and I hope you keep coming back for more awesome NGW content here on YouTube. We are working our way towards the NGW Queen of the Ring. That will be coming up in just a few weeks. We saw some of the qualifying matches on NGW Ladies Night Undisputed this past Friday, and we will continue to see qualifying matches in the coming weeks, as well as a possible return for one half of the Misfits, the NGW female superstar, Ruby Fusion. Thank you so much for watching once again, and this is ChomoArigato signing out.